I finally got them, people. You can immediately tell why they were $5 to $6 each. Like, look at this one. All that dust screams that this thing has been sitting on the shelf. These things have been sitting on the shelf, and they're most likely, well, it says on the website that they're just trying to get rid of them. And $5 to $6 on just, you know, this, it's really not bad. Because as I said, I do plan on upgrading in the future, but this is what I can afford right now. And this is the awesome thing. So this is what I was tripping about. On their website, they didn't specify where the fronts were left or right, but they're actually universal because they have the bracket on both sides, which is really awesome. So that way I can use it on either side. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. Where's the other one? That's still the front, I guess. This one might be the rears, unless they sent me, oh no, this one's definitely a rear. Yeah, that's definitely a rear. That's awesome. It's awesome. For $5 to $6, I can't really complain. You can't complain. And then I got the, what do they call these? I think the proper term were strut mount. No. It said on the website Bellow. Oh my God, can't this focus? So yeah, there we go. Believe it or not, this was actually expensive, more expensive than those. But I figured if I'm gonna get these, I might as well just buy this. So I already have one done. Really good setup. This is the blown one. So this is the bad one that was making the car sag. And since it's bad, just get a vice grip so the rod doesn't keep spinning and spinning, and just go at it. Oh, wrong socket size. Damn it. Where is it at? What the heck? Is it this one? Yes. If you guys are wondering why am I doing this in my room, it is hot as hell outside. And there it goes. So make sure you don't lose this cap, and then this should come right off, unless it's sticky from age. Oh, fudge. And then just should slide right out. So apparently this is the bad one. Let's see how bad it goes, or how quick. Oh, jeez. Check this out. I wasn't playing. Yeah, that's bad. This thing's going straight to the trash. I'm not gonna even, straight to the trash. What am I talking about? And then we're gonna get this and just dump it in the bucket and just clean it up before we put it on the new one. Before you guys start saying that these have been sitting on the shelf, they're probably blown. Check this out. Ow, that hurts. And then it comes right up. So no, they're not blown, people. Jeez. It's gonna be really hard to do this with one hand, but basically all you do is put your spring on first and then put the dust shield after, because if you try to put the dust shield first, it's not gonna fit through here. Ask me how I know. And then once that's done, you just get the rubber piece. I got it soaking right here. You get the rubber piece, and then you get the cap back on, slide it on, and then just put the washer and then the nut, which is up here. Cool. Yes, I do have a jack stand, but the way to get this installed properly, there's a, here, let me see if I can get it in here, guys. So there's gonna be like a little notch, like right here, and then that's where you want to slip in the strut assembly. And then you have your brake lines right here. I'm missing one of the 12, so I'm gonna go to the backyard and try and look for one. But basically these front ones are universal, so they could go on either side. And then once we got the fork in, we put our nut and we put the bolt and the nut in, and that's how it should look like. Oh, and then we gotta put the two 12s in the top right here. I guess I didn't really go much into detail on how to remove the struts, but I mean, I already got them installed. It's actually really easy. You only have your 17 millimeter down here. You have to loosen it from this side and then have like an open end wrench and holding it on this side so it doesn't keep spinning. And then you have your two 12 millimeter for your brake line, and then you have a 14 millimeter. Oh, it's on this side actually. 14 millimeter right here. And on the strut itself, there's like a notch back here, and that's where you slip it in between the crack of the shock. Let's see if I could get it from here. No, I really can't. But there's like a notch back there where you slip it in through the crack, and that's how you know it's centered. And then with the way I got it to slip in without removing all this is I got it through here. I slipped it in through here. I first got the strut in there, and then I put the fork in second. And then once both of them are inside, that's when I start working the strut into the fork. I put the fork 17 down here first, and then I tackle the 14 millimeters that are up here. And that's pretty much it. That's all to it. It's really easy. Gonna do this side. Looks like it's been in an accident. I'm gonna hit that out with the hammer and see if I can straighten it out a bit. But damn, I'm gonna need some Purple Thunder, aka Purple Power. Just put it everywhere. Don't be afraid, spray everywhere. Now you can get this $1 rag that I got from the store instead of getting one that's about $15, because this does the same job. Yeah, look at this. I bought this rag for $1 at the store. Can you guys believe it? And it's cleaning up really well. Really well. I didn't have to go online and buy one for $15, you know, because it's gonna get dirty anyways. So why buy one for $15 when I could just go to the store and get one for $1? But anyways, inside joke, guys, inside joke. Looks like I have to remove this 14 to get this control arm, I guess you would want to call it, lower control arm off. And then we have another 14 right there to get this one off. And then we have two, I believe there are two 14s on the inside of the hatch. Let's go check it out. Right. So 14 and then 14. Take those two off. And we should have enough room to get this out. And then we're going to do our brakes as well. Also went ahead and hammered out the dent. Looks a lot better. You're gonna let this dry up, and then we're gonna touch it up with the undercoating. I thought I brought the can of paint with me, but I guess I didn't. It's inside, but that's fine. As I said, we're gonna take off this 14, not 14, and the two 14s inside. Went ahead and sprayed some more Purple Power on everything. So the trick to getting the strut out of here is I slid the strut off of this to right here, and then that lowers it about an inch from here. So then what I do is I put my foot right here and I lower this down, and the strut's able to come out easily. So quick tip for you guys that are trying to get this out. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue to clean it up, make it look nice. because it looks bad. I went ahead and I got the Phillips head screws out. They're this one right here. Focus. So yeah, it's this one. There's two of them. I recommend you take it out with a number 3 Phillips. And then we have the 212s back here. Guess I didn't loosen them up enough. But I just loosen this one, and then we have the other one down here. It should come out. Jesus, is it not focusing? That's one right there. And then there should be another one right here. Got it out. And there's one brake pad, and there's 2 right there. Junk those. And then what I use to, I don't have the tool for it, but to get this back in, what I use is needle nose pliers, and all I do is just open it halfway, and I just start turning it as it goes back in. Got the piston pushed in. Check that out, looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna tackle these 2 14 millimeters. You got this one right here, and then the one down here, right here. So we're gonna take those 2 off, and that should remove the bracket. And then we're gonna go ahead and paint this and this with, I already showed it last time, Rust-Oleum high heat. This stuff sprays pretty good. I already got the caliper painted, just a quick little touch up. Nothing too spectacular. Just wanted to take the color of the rust off, the brownish, but it's all painted. Same with the caliper bracket. That's actually already dry. Now we're gonna paint the wheel well with some Rust-Oleum undercoating. So all I'm gonna do to try to avoid getting paint on this is just avoid that area. But we're gonna do like light and even coats. Don't want to go too crazy on it because I don't really want to get paint on any of my oh crap, I don't want to get paint on any of my other components. But let's see if I could just set it here and just start gonna spray whatever I see that's red. As I said, I'm not going after show car quality here. I'm just trying to touch up the red because, you know, the car's already blue and I don't like it that it shows red. Same with the door jambs. I wouldn't like the car to show red on door jambs. Pretty much touching it up. Jeez, why does she yell a lot?
Out of here! Get out of here!
I got awesome neighbors. There you guys have it. It's all painted. Sorry for the reflection of the sun, but it's already sunset, so sun's on my right. But look at that. It's really clean, man. All right, let's get to installing the new brakes. Here are the pads. CENTRIC, Posit Quiet, PQ Pro. And these are actually really, really good. I have these same ones on my Corolla XRS. There's the part number if you guys want it. Here's the part number for the rotor. So yeah, this one's installation ready. You don't even have to wipe down there's no grease on it like all the other ones do. This one, you just install it, and it's really nice that they come pre-painted black. Here, I'll show you guys. Yeah, they come pre-painted black. They look really good. I already have the caliper bracket installed. I already got the shims installed, and I'm about to install the pads. Make sure the one that has the bracket is always in the back. And then I have, where to go? Oh, I have this to lube up the sides, make sure they don't squeak and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we're gonna disassemble the spring from the strut. Oh, where are you going? Why are you running? Why are you running? I believe it's a 17, yeah, 17. Let's see if I could get it out without. Nah, it's just spinning. All right, so what we're gonna do now is just, since this is a bad one, but if it was a good one, don't do it. All right, that's how. Save that. Make sure you put these back in correctly. Don't want to put them in incorrectly, or you're gonna have a bad time. Then we need this, so hold on to that. This is junk. Let's go throw it away. Strut is already assembled. Just make sure you have a washer. So you're gonna have two washers. You're gonna have one washer right here, and then you're gonna have another one on top. Make sure you have those two washers, or it's not gonna work right. And she's all done. Looking pretty fresh. Awesome. Let's put the wheel back on. Went on a test drive, and wow, the car feels a lot better. Suspension wise, it's not a pogo stick on wheels, but I did notice a little bit of smoke coming out, and I think I found my issue right there. So we gotta replace that hose. Gotta replace that hose or the coupler. Yeah, that one right there. I'll just replace the hose and coupler as well. And needs a new battery too, because Clayton stole my battery. But car feels a lot better. It feels like a car now. Suspension is dialed out. Engine and transmission's dialed out. And got a surprise for you guys tomorrow. Just watch my Instagram and you guys will see what's in store for the Civic. See you guys later.